Good morning. So, what seems to be the problem with Nellie?
Nellie? Who's Nellie?
Well, I thought that's who you brought in today. You told my receptionist your dog's name was Nellie.
No. I don't see how they could have gotten that wrong. It's Chelsea.
Okay. Very well. I'm sorry about that. So, what's wrong with Chelsea?
Isn't that your job? To tell me what's wrong with her? If I knew what was wrong, I wouldn't be here.
Okay. Why don't you tell me what caused you concern to bring her in? What kinds of things did you see at home?
You can see she has a skin problem. I've been to 4 different vets and the problem just never gets better.
Do you have records from the other veterinarians? It's helpful to see what they've done so we don't duplicate efforts.
Oh, I'm sure I have them somewhere, but that isn't why I brought her in.
It's not. She has a bad skin issue, what with the fur loss, scabbing, and redness. We should probably still talk about it.
No, I'm not worried about that. She's fine. She's gotten used to it. I just told you no one has been able to fix it.
So, why is Chelsea here then?
She started coughing. And she's lethargic.
When did she start coughing?
Well, let's see. My son got married 2 years ago and his wife graduated from college in May. She got a teaching degree and she started Bible study classes for children. We joined them on their anniversary down at a condo in Florida and you had to walk up these stairs to get to them, because they were up off of the ground. You know? Because of hurricanes and all. So we had to board Chelsea and you wouldn't believe how much they charged for shots. I tell you, veterinary medicine is just a money-making racket. My son is thinking of moving closer, so if we go on vacations then they'll be able to watch her for us.
So, when did she start coughing?
What? Oh, she's done that her whole life, off and on. It's just gotten worse. We figured it's age.
I see here she's just a little over 13 years old.
No. That's not right. Why did they put that? Can't your staff get anything right?
I'm sure they can. Isn't that your writing? On the patient sheet?
Yes. But that can't be right. Let me think. We got her soon after my second son graduated from high school. Or was it when my daughter graduated? I know we have pictures of one of them in their graduation gown with a puppy. And Bob had just gotten his cast off. That was a big deal and why we held off getting her, until he could get that off. You know how clumsy he can be.
No,
Yes, it's definitely my son and he just turned 31, so that would mean he graduated in 99. Which would make her 13. And 1, 2, 3, 4 months.
Right. So just a little over 13? Well, then. Is it the lethargy that's new then? Is she still eating and drinking normally?
Oh, you know what? I know why they had Nellie written down. Because we sometimes call her that too.
She responds to Chelsea and Nellie?
Yes.
And she's lethargic, you said. Chelsea Nellie.
She's never been an active dog. We just figured that was age too.
Let me just go ahead and do an exam on her and see what we can uncover. She hasn't coughed since we've been talking, though I've seen her itch quite a lot.
Yes, she coughs. Of course she's not going to do it here.
But you said it's worse. Have you noticed whether it's around eating, drinking, being active, daytime more, or nighttime?
No. I don't know. We don't really pay attention to it anymore.
Is she up to date on her heartworm medication?
Oh, there it is. All you vets keep trying to push heartworm medication. I looked it up on the internet and I read several articles how there is no such thing as heartworm and you just made it up to make money.
So, that's a no then. All right. In no particular order, she has a terrible skin problem, most likely an allergic dermatitis. She has a fever. She has some slight crackles in her lungs, most likely due to fluid. And she has a bad discharge from her vulva. When was she in heat last?
What? I don't know. Don't you think that's kind of a personal question?
Had you noticed the discharge before, or is this news to you?
No. She's an outdoor dog. We wouldn't be able to tell that.
Do you know if she's been eating?
No. We just fill the bowl. And we have other dogs, so we wouldn't be able to tell if she was eating or not.
God help your other dogs.
What's that?
Nothing. I'm going to get an estimate together for you. X-rays and blood work are going to be at the top of the list, and then we'll have to go from there.
I've given you all the information. I don't understand why you can't figure out what's wrong with her. I'm not looking to put a lot of money into her. She's just a dog, you know.
I suggest we try to find out what's wrong with her, and then we can know what to do and the cost of things depending on her results. Okay?
I guess. You know, my husband loves this dog. We think she's the best dog we've ever had. He'd be devastated if anything were to happen to her.
You mean anything more were to happen to her? Okay, I'll be right back with the estimate, Chelsea. You be a good girl.
Her name's Nellie.